It's wintertime here in Farmville, USA. Farmers all over the country have hunkered down for the winter. But what do they do during the winter season? Well, we're going to answer that question here on Ag Ed. I'm Jared Adamson, and this is my job, teaching you about agriculture.
Here on Ag Ed, we travel from farm to farm to learn what it really means to be a farmer.
Either it's no good, or I put the wires on backwards.
There are good days and there are bad days. No, it's about the same. There is bad weather and there is good weather. No matter the circumstance, farmers do what they do to help feed the world.
Let's go to work.
What do we got here, Hiram?
Well, we got a Ford L8000. Last harvest, we had a driver in it that liked to stay in the high gears and the potato field to full load. He burned the clutch up pretty good. So, got the transmission dropped, pulled back, pulled the clutch out, got everything resurfaced, and got the new clutch in. So we're going to throw the new clutch in. But I got good news, and I got bad news. Which one do you want first?
I hate it when he does this to me. I never know which one to have first. Let's go with the good news first.
Good news is we got the right clutch. Bad news is they didn't send me with a pilot shaft that lines the clutch plates up to the pressure plates. We can bolt it all back together up to the back of the flywheel. You have everything lined up. Your splines are lined up. And by splines, I mean these guys right here. Lines are on the PTO shaft.
Well, now I wait as Hiram talks to another parts guy to try to locate the guiding shaft, or whatever he called it, to make this job a lot easier. It's called see, he doesn't even know. Shoot. It's just an alignment tool. Spline shaft alignment. Spline shaft alignment tool. I don't think that's right either. I can't remember.
Alright, so we're going to resurface this flywheel. In order to do that, we got to drop the flywheel, so we'll just take it off and take it up to a place called Durbuilt Transmission. And up there, they'll resurface it. It costs about $35. Of course, this is out of a big rig, so it might be a bit more. So watch yourself. Now, when you're taking stuff like this off, you always want to leave a couple that are kind of just loose, usually right across from each other, so that thing just don't all just come off on you, which sucks.
So just take all these off. Prepare myself to grab it.
Oh, there it goes.
And it's coming up. Let's go. Alright. So when you take these out, you do not want to drop it on its teeth. Do not ever, 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 ever drop it on its teeth. There we go. Now when we go and put this back in, we're going to want to be clean hand. We don't want any grease on this surface, or else it'll cause problems down the road for sure. So.
Let's run this up the Durbuilt before they close. Maybe we'll see if they got an alignment tool that'll fix it or fit that. forever. Hiram loves his John Deere pliers.
Yep.
How long have you had those anyway? A couple of years?
My third set I've had.
Oh man. Ow. Oh.
And away we go. After, in part, we get some gas. Tell me we got enough to make it to Falls. And this being the farm truck that it is, by golly, gas gauge don't work, so I kind of got to guess. I go by the miles, and it usually goes about 300 miles to a tank, and I'm at 309 miles, so I probably got to get some gas. Just maybe. That's all right, because by golly, we're gonna get some gas. Hello, gas tank.
We're here at Durbuilt Transmission in Idaho Falls, and we're resurfacing our flywheel here. Hiram, how does this work?
Well, he's doing all the work. It's the dial over here at Durbuilt. So basically, if you put your flywheel in here and it's spinning around, I don't know what grit. I guess what grit would that disc be?
Just water stone.
Just a whetstone type base.
It's diamond.
Diamond. So what's this fluid here?
Just a coolant.
Just coolant. Yeah. So you got coolant comes out that covers the polishing surface. So as it's going around, that way it just keeps it cool and doesn't heat up too bad. But it's pretty cool.
Well, we just got back from Durbuilt Transmission in Idaho Falls, where we were able to get our flywheel here resurfaced. They are making it nice and shiny so that the clutch on the transmission does not fail and works good. While we were there, we were also able to pick up this handy thing. Yeah, you're probably wondering, what do we need this thing that looks like a vacuum tube? Well, it's more than that. It's like a super tool that helps you guide the parts for the transmission into place. Unfortunately, putting the transmission back together is going to be another Monday project. Next time on Ag Ed, Hiram and I are able to install the repolished flywheel with no problem. Unfortunately, our lighting situation is not cooperating for us to install the rest of the clutch. Will Hiram and I be able to install the rest of the clutch, or is this going to be yet another Monday project? Tune in next time to find out on Ag Ed.
Really struggling with lights today, we are. Just like for yesterday. It's driving me crazy.